All right, fam, welcome back to Katie's Kitchen. Welcome back. So I have gotten a request to make a healthier grilled cheese. So I put a few things together, and this recipe is high protein, low fat, mediocre carb. So grilled cheese sandwiches, easiest probably thing to make, right? You come home from a long day at work, you got 3 simple ingredients, throw it in a pan, soft, gooey cheese, crunchy bread. I mean, what could be better, right? You pair it with tomato soup. I don't know, I've heard dipping it in ketchup. I mean, I'm not about that, but if you are, you can always add those in, right? So, like I said, 3 simple ingredients to make this a high protein grilled cheese sandwich. Now, when you think grilled cheese, you think high carb, high fat, right? But we're gonna role reverse it a little bit. So you might not have these ingredients. Maybe you have to go get them to make the version that I am having. But like I always say, use what you have in your pantry and in your fridge and just modify the macros to fit your goals. So maybe you can only, with the bread that you can only have half. I don't know. Maybe instead of Ezekiel Bread, try Dave's Killer Bread. You're gonna be a little bit higher in carb, but if that's all you have, I mean, that's all you have, right? So today I'm gonna be using Ezekiel Bread. I just got this at Sprouts. I don't know if you can get it at Fry's or Walmart. I got mine at Sprouts. So 1 slice of bread has 80 calories. It has 0.5 fat, 4 protein, and 15 carb. So we are gonna be using 2 slices of this. So I don't know if you can see it. This is my hand, this is the bread. So it's not huge, but it's only 15 carbs. So we can use 2 slices. We're also gonna be using this all-natural turkey breast. Just got it at Walmart in the deli section with the sliced turkey breast. If you wanna get super awesome and crazy and get like boar's head and go to your deli and have them slice it up, whatever you wanna do, okay? So we're gonna only be using 1 ounce. So 1 ounce is gonna be 0.5 fat, it's gonna be 5 protein, it's gonna be 0.5 carb. 1 serving is 2 ounces. If you need more of the protein, then add 2 ounces in. We're also going to be using this fat-free mozzarella cheese. So I have used this before in our quesadillas. So 1 serving is 0 fat, 2 carb, and 9 protein. We're going to be using 2 servings of this. So like I said, higher protein. You saw that putting all these together, adding in multiple serving sizes is going to increase my protein. So for everyone out there who says I don't get enough protein in, or how do I add in more protein? If you're only having 4 ounces of chicken, make it 5 or 6. Increase your protein by increasing your quantities, because who doesn't want to eat more food, right? So we'll be doing 2 slices, 1 ounce, and 56 grams of that. So I did cheat my way through it, and I've already opened everything up, and I've already measured everything out. So this is 58 grams, and this is 1 ounce. So I have both of my slices of bread. I would like to have used like a spray butter, because that has 0 everything in it, but I didn't have it in my fridge, so I didn't use it. I have a stick of butter. I just let it soften up a bit, and I just kind of rubbed it on the bread here. So like I said, just with these ingredients, it comes out to 1.5 grams of fat. But if I'm gonna use this, I'm gonna maybe say it's 5 grams of fat, because I'm not really loading it up on there. I'm literally just kind of smearing it on there a little bit, okay? So we're gonna take this guy, I have my pan heating up here. We're gonna throw him on there. You can probably hear him sizzle, hopefully. We're gonna take our cheese. We're gonna put our cheese on our bread so it can start to melt on this bad boy. So obviously maybe try and split it up, go half and half. So we're gonna do a cheese layer on the bread. Then I'm gonna take our deli meat. I'm gonna lay those on top. So 1 ounce comes to 3 slices. Okay, so that's just what ours looks like. So I'm gonna layer that on top of the first layer of cheese. So that's on top there. Then I'm gonna take the rest of the cheese and put it on top of the meat. So you guys won't be able to see it just yet, but I'm pretty sure you guys have all probably made a grilled cheese once in your life, so I think you guys know the process of it. So I'm gonna take our other slice of bread. Like I said, I've already kind of smeared the other slice of it because you're gonna have to flip the sandwich over, duh. So put that little guy on top. Kind of smash him down a little bit. So while that is melting, I got a few cheese slices. I got some leftover cheese falling out. So I'm gonna let that sit for about maybe like a minute or so on there. So like I said, with all of this put together, it is a high protein meal because my perfect taste tester is gonna be trying it out, and he's actually gonna fit this whole entire sandwich into his macros. So for all of it combined, like I said, double the cheese, the serving of cheese. I halved the serving of the deli meat, and I doubled the serving of the Ezekiel bread to fit the macros that he needed. So with all of that combined, it comes out to be about 275 calories. It's about 34 grams of carbs, about 31 grams of protein. So for all my can't get enough protein in people, this shows you that what you thought was maybe high fat, high carb can turn into high protein. And the 1.5 gram of fat is just with these, but because again, I am using like a little smear of butter on the bread, I'm gonna maybe add like 3, 4, 5 grams of fat on there. I'm not measuring it. Big whoop-de-doo, okay? So maybe like 3 to 5 grams of fat in the whole entire meal, okay? So we're gonna check on our sandwich. We're gonna flip this little sucker over. Oh yeah, nice and golden brown on the sides. We're gonna let that one melt again. So when it comes to everything that we bake in Katie's kitchen, like I always say, change your serving sizes to match your macros. When you are building your recipes, so let's say you have a different kind of bread. Let's say maybe you're not using the deli meat or you're using shredded chicken. If you're using something that's different from this cheese, all you have to do is take everything you're using, open up your MyFitnessPal, go into create a recipe. You're gonna add in all your ingredients. You're gonna add what a serving size is out of that. So if you're obviously making something that has a ton of serving sizes, you gotta split it up into what it is. This is obviously just one serving, so I go in there and add in one serving. I create the recipe, because let's say that you went and bought all of this stuff because you're gonna fit a grilled cheese in every single day. So go into your MyFitnessPal, add all the ingredients in, and all you have to do is add it into your day every single day. And if this is something that you crave and that you love so, so much, then, like I've said before, go in there. So tonight, if you want to have a grilled cheese every single day this week, go in there into every single day this week, put your grilled cheese in, so you already know that those macros are already taken care of, okay? So once those are all taken care of, all you gotta do is figure out the rest of your day, right? So let's go ahead and check on our grilled cheese. Oh yeah, nice and toasty, nice and melted. Liking it, liking it, liking it. Might give it like one more second on here. Remember, match it up to what you want. If you want to add tomato soup, or if you want to add something else to it, you're more than welcome to. So I have my handy dandy taste tester who's going to taste this guy out for me. Like always, like I said, we did fit it into his macros, so it does count for him. All right, turn that guy off. Always turn your stove off. Always remember that, okay? All right, so let's grab our grilled cheese. Taste tester? Do you want to come taste your sandwich?
Yeah.
All right, so it is hot. Let's see if we can hear a crunch. Shh. Oh yeah.
I do love the way that sounds.
There's probably no pull apart there. There's no cheese pull apart, but you guys can see it's all nice and melted. Can you guys see it? It's all nice and melted. All right.
It smells so good.
It smells so good.
Oh my gosh.
Might be hot. You guys hear that crunch? Yes!
Mmm.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So both of these put together, this whole entire sandwich, like I said, it's about 34, 35 carb, about 31 protein. And with the butter, with just the 3 ingredients, it's about 1.5 fat. But because I did add the butter on the side to get the outside crispy, I'm gonna add like 3 to 5 grams. It's better to overestimate than to underestimate your macros. Okay, so I'm gonna add that in there. So about 5 grams of fat probably for this whole entire sandwich. So grilled cheese that went from a high fat meal and a high carb meal now went to mediocre carb, low fat, and high protein. You give it a shot, let me know what you think. Change things up for what you have in your pantry. Don't go out there and buy special ingredients just to make certain things. Change up your macros to fit the foods you like. Thanks for joining me for tonight's dinner, and we'll see you later for a little breakfast. Next coming up is breakfast. Wonder what we're making.